Hello, my name is Anita. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And welcome to new followers. And I'm happy you're here. And thank you for the existing followers. Those of you who come back to my channels, even though I take long breaks sometimes. And I wanted to share, I'm very grateful you are here. I'm hoping you are okay in this intense energies that we have had now for months, but especially lately during eclipse season. So I was guided to surrender everything. I want to just share a little bit about that because I teach the New Earth way, as you know. And one of the things that I then have to do is to walk my talk. So I need to follow my inner guidance, my intuition, what I'm feeling from my soul, guidance from my soul, and also from higher forces. Guidance from Pachamama, Mother Earth, from God, Source, Spirit, what you want to call it what you like, but a higher force. And one of the things, it was very clearly to me that one of the things my soul longs to experience in this lifetime is, and I'm sharing this so if in case you can relate, and one of the things my soul really wanted to come here for is to experience life on earth in a way that I haven't in many lifetimes, just in a few lifetimes. But this lifetime is for me that I wanted to go so much deeper into processes that I haven't been in before. You know, going through a process of taking my power back, being a sovereign being, being unafraid, and do things that I was most fearful of. Like, for instance, going on YouTube, for instance, publish my book. I had to work through huge levels of fear to get to do that within myself. And this is programming from the world, from society, from the negative forces out there. But it's also programming based on experience, what we have learned in previous lifetimes and earlier in this lifetime. It is based on the wounds, of course, too. But it's also programming from our lineage, from our ancestors, from the bloodline, and it's out there in the ether. That energy, like I said, from all the archetypes that have been playing out on this planet through through many lifetimes, including the ones you have lived yourself, including the ones I have lived myself. So I wanted in this lifetime to experience a lot of solitude, a lot of hermiting, a lot of deep inner transformational work. I wanted to dive deeply into my unconscious and into previous lifetimes in a very deep level, because in this lifetime I am able to find the peace and serenity in my surroundings to do that. This is a lifetime where I, after, because that's also something I was guided to, so see if you can relate to this too. I got a clear knowing, a clear guidance that I was done with what the shamans called the silver book of life. The shamans say that we are given one golden book and one silver book of life, and the silver book is some things we need to go through in this life. Something our soul decided that in this lifetime we play out this archetype, this archetype, this archetype, and when I go through those archetypes I will learn to heal, and I will have various experiences in these areas of life where I am able to take my power back, to overcome myself, to overcome my mind, my lower brain, and to handle myself in a more masterful way after I go through all these challenges, after I heal all these wounds, after I stand up for myself towards the people and situations where that is needed, and also we do it in a way that is the more advanced we get, we do it in a way that are not belittling others or doing more, don't strike back bigger than you need to. Just stand your ground and take your place and own your power and have firm boundaries. So go through all the growth, all the lessons and everything, and also do work on our lineage, on our ancestors, and if you feel called to it, if you feel that your soul chose to do some work on behalf on the whole lineage too, on your ancestors, on your bloodline, what's in your DNA, and that's up to you what your soul chose to. So I have done that for years. I'm 53 now, and so I've been through a lot, and I have walked my path, and the guidance now was that go deeper into cleansing out with yourself now that you are done with your silver book, because now you are stepping fully into your golden book of life, where you are done with all this karma. If you believe in karma, karma is mostly, cause and effect, but also in the now. But yeah, there's many interpretations of karma, and I feel I resonate with some from all of them. So it's just about what you resonate with. And if this doesn't resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. Maybe it will do later or never. But you are going to want to listen to your own guidance and what's resonating with you. So I was guided now to surrender deeply, surrender everything. I needed to be able to be willing to risk everything, losing everything. I'm talking about the followers that would fall away, the YouTube channel, the coaching clients and friends and family, and everything that would fall out of my life when I took deeply care of myself and went offline, when I wasn't putting myself out there in any way. What would be left behind after I was willing to lose everything? That is the things that would stay in my life. That was the correct things. And probably one of the reasons, it's timing too. I was guided to come on today and share. So now it was time for it. It hasn't been. I need to work on that in the divine timing for me, in the timeline and I am in. But also learn these huge lessons that my soul desired to experience. It was hard to surrender that deeply. I have surrendered before, but I found this very challenging in the beginning. And then I also became so much stronger and confident and sure about the messages. And then curiously, I found myself more insecure again when I was thinking about coming out here. But that was me again starting to I was feeling it was time, because I feel things long before it is time, but it wasn't time, and that brought up so many more of my fears and deep subconscious things that I hadn't worked on a deeper level, even deeper level. Also because I was cleansing all my bodies, my physical body too, with diet changes, and a diet that Alberto Villoldo, the shaman of the West, are recommending, and he says this is reprogramming the brain, retraining the brain, cleansing out the brain. And that also brought up so much more from my subconscious. So I went deeper than ever before, because I'm able to in this lifetime, because this is what my soul longed to. Because, in so many previous lifetimes, it wasn't, we had to work hard, we needed to struggle to survive. And we also needed to, it was not peaceful enough, the surroundings. I live by myself, so I had the opportunity to do this in very peaceful surroundings, surrounded by big oak trees right outside my balcony door and things like that. So all of this, all the steps I have taken in my life to get to this point was a part of it. So we can simultaneously work on the golden book and the silver book, but in the beginning it's mostly the silver book, and then we go more and more back and forth. And now I was guided, I was done completely with the silver book. Now I can only do the golden book and create what I like in my life. And that brought up a lot of joy, but also other challenges. What am I supposed to do now then? Because before my soul guided me clearly, and now it was like my human self could start to choose. But what would I want to do then? What would I want to do then when I'm not guided by my intuition, by my soul, when I have sort of done my task here, what I wanted to, that I was required to? Now it's more like freely choosing, and it still has to feel right. It still has to feel right. So I'm not completely without guidance from my soul, of course. I'm more deeply connected and integrated with my soul. It's just that it feels differently. And I guess it is because, or I know it is because we are not meant to, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do in the world when you are done with the things your soul wanted to do. Then it doesn't matter what you do. Whatever you choose can become your path then. So if I decide my purpose is this, that will become my purpose. If I decide my purpose is that direction, that will become my purpose. You see, so and it's not correct to use the word purpose either, because what's most important that we all do, to put it very clearly, if somebody's just sitting on a deserted island, sending out positive vibes, healing the world, and are in complete peace and harmony within themselves, that is like the most important work we can do. That has greater effect on humanity. And if somebody wants to do something in the world, and when you are done with the silver book, when you are done with all the things that you were guided strongly to go through, to learn, grow and evolve, you are not stopping to learn and grow and evolve. It is just that you don't have to do anything more. You have more free will, because the only thing that's important is that you do something of benefit for the planet, something that is good for yourself and for the planet, because everything you do that is good for yourself is also good for the planet. So that you are, if you want then to make money from it, then you put it into some form of structure and make money on it. But that's not important either, that you make money on your skills or purpose or whatever, on what you want to do now. What's more important is that you just do something positive for humanity. Either you sit and work on the frequencies, the vibrations you're sending out, you're healing the planet every day, or you do some work like similar to this, or write a book, or you paint, or you create some other form of art, or you just are an amazing person at the job you have, where you make money on your everyday job, and all of this. But it's very confusing when you are free to choose yourself without guidance, without your strong inner guidance. Can do whatever you want, then you suddenly start tapping to a lot of other issues, where you start asking questions like, well, what do I truly want? What truly makes me happy? What is it that I desire then? What brings me joy? And I just went deep into that too. And sort of just to go through again all my values and everything, what's most important. But also I know I don't have to be here. I don't have to share videos, because if I'm not doing it, the people who listen to me will find that help some other place. So it's very this feeling of it doesn't matter, we are so small, but at the same time it does matter so much, because we are all made of stars, we are all fractals of God consciousness, or higher consciousness, whatever you want to look at it. We are fractals of the universe, we are alive, we are created, we are physical matter, so we are meant to do something here. So, but like I said, if you don't want to just sit on an island and meditate and send out positive vibes to the world, you do even more important work. So it's just about getting, if that's what you love, but we have to love what we do. We have to love what we do. To find something we love, so we put those energies out there to help the planet, and if it makes you feel good, but of course when you go through fears, when you want to go out of your comfort zone and to do things you are fearful about, it doesn't feel good until you break those limits. Before that it feels very scary. But yeah, okay, this is turned into contemplative video sort of, but just know that I follow my guidance, I walk my path, and when I was guided to surrender completely and let everything go in my business and go offline and don't advertise for clients or anything, I just took care of those clients that came to me, that found me without me advertising. To be completely fair, I put it out, a post every second or third week during those months. But that was all. That was everything. That I went online and I went and did that and went offline. So just know that when you are going that deep and we are guided to, there's big lessons in learning to surrender on that level, be willing to lose everything. It's so much trust required, and then you notice that you don't trust, and then you need to work on trusting, and then you get to a higher point where you are able to trust, and then it goes like this, but you become so much stronger. Anyway, I was guided to do this video, and let's see what happens next. It's very exciting living in this way, but it's also very frustrating until we learn to surrender and trust. Take good care of yourself. I hope that you are kind to yourself, patience, give yourself grace, compassion, empathy during these times. It is most important to work on self-love and to trust yourself and trust life and trust in a higher power, trust Mother Earth, and to trust that you are here for a reason, and that you are important for the world, and that your journey here is important. No matter what you do, it's more about who you are. It's more about being than it is about doing. I think I will share a lot more going forward, but I'm not sure. Okay, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.